Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your 2021 overview reading. This is good for you if you're a sun, moon, or rising Scorpio. And before we get started, take a moment to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Make sure that you check me out on Instagram at Onyx Healing if you feel called. And I also want to let you know that I'm hosting a 6-week class. You are invited if you would like to dive deeper into intuition, guidance, Akashic records, a bunch of really juicy woo-woo stuff. I'm super stoked about it. Oh my God, the curriculum is unreal. So I hope you check that out if you're feeling the pull, if you're feeling the nudge. And other than that, let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, let's start with the oracle cards for you. First thing, we have Labyrinth. Okay, so this year is really going to require you to get out of your head, drop into your body, and not creating problems where there are none. The Labyrinth card is telling me that there's a good chance that you're really going to want things to be more complicated than they are, and that your ego is going to gravitate towards needing to problem solve, needing to fix, needing to have something go wrong so you can repair it. And you want to really dissolve that in 2021, because this is reading as exhaustion to me. And the good news about this is that it's all within your control, right? You can put the problem down at any time. It's not something that is bound to get in your way. It's a choice that you make. So this year, I would invite you to kind of stick to the mantra of let it be easy. What if it gets to be easy? Let it be easy, let it be easy, let it be easy. And then we have Octopus. Okay, so this is also similar to the Labyrinth energy of like, you can make it as simple or complicated as you want. Not everything is super complex. It's just not. Like, sometimes things can be simple, straightforward, and easy. So the Octopus card is helping you to navigate that. The other thing that I'm getting is like, connect yourself to the reality where it's already done, it's already achieved, it's already accomplished. Like, use your psychic, your imaginative abilities in order to connect to that. And then we also have breathe. Inhale love, exhale stress. Slow down and pay attention to your breathing. Your body will thank you. Take this moment to in stride. There are more moments ahead of you. Yeah, so really staying present and connecting to your body, right? Needing to get out of your head is going to be a good strategy for you. Okay, now this is a timeline. This is the first layer. So first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. So this will be where you end 2021. But let's see what the first quarter has in store for you. We have the Page of Wands. Evaluation, I think you're probably going to be going in to this year doing a lot of investigating, like, ooh, this is new for me, or new growth, new expansion, new healing. You're gonna have to evaluate pretty diligently, because it's kind of like when you're trying something new or you're heading into a new experience, you want to continually check in with yourself and see if there's any tweaks or changes that you want to make early in the process. This is about being proactive with anything that you start, being really intentional with what you're putting out into the world. And to clarify this, we have the Chariot. Yeah, so it's like the stuff that you start early in 2021 will carry you really, really far. It's going to have a big impact. It's going to be a lasting thing if you're initiating or making helpful modifications in the beginning of the year. I would say this is a great time to implement habits. You don't need to start on January 1st necessarily, right? If that's not right for you. But just think about the tone that you set in the beginning of 2021 and what you devote yourself to in the beginning, this first quarter, is really going to have a profound impact. So start 2021 strong and intentional, and be willing to make any tweaks that are necessary for you to put yourself in an ideal position. So great time to start new things, great time to modify habits, great time to really implement the habits and routines and regimens that you want to see last. Now the second quarter, we have, the Lovers. Fantastic for those of you who are focused on partnership, right? If that's a big focus for you, then it's like this either becomes more available. Don't forget, some of you might be in the healing stage. If you're in need of relational healing, maybe that's something that becomes more of a focus, right? Are you starting to set yourself up for relational healing or for partnership or being in union, right? The tone that you set here is going to ripple into the second quarter. So be intentional with that. If it's a focus for you, go in strong into 2021, setting that intention, setting that focus, and calling in what you need to make it a reality. Let me pull the clarifier here. We have Justice. So balance, I'm getting stability, right? This shape is extremely stable. And so I'm just getting that this is either the work you're doing or the relationships that you cultivate. The deeper you go into all types of union, that will be something that just has that strong sense of security. So understand that it moves in both directions, right? It's you want to be in a secure space within yourself as you're calling in a partner, right? Or being in a secure, stable space as you're in a partnership. And it's going to be reflected back to you. So making sure if you're in healing, doing the work stage, don't skip that part. Okay, that's actually what sets you up for the long haul, right? Like doing the evaluating, making the tweaks, all of that stuff is what's contributing to the long game. Think about this in long-term gratification rather than short-term gratification, and that will really help you position yourself nicely as you're moving through this. But I'm getting like a romantic bubble for some of you. You're going to be feeling that in the second quarter. And for others of you, it's going to be like booming connections and opportunities through the relationships that you have come through during the second quarter. So anchor into yourself, find stability within yourself, and enjoy the pleasure that comes from the relationships that you have around you. Third quarter, we have the Devil. This is temptation. Maybe you're meeting new resistance as you level up, right? So this is one of the things that you want to recognize about the shadow is that the shadow self has layers, right? And as you grow, you meet and access new layers of shadow. It's not something to fear or consider that you're going to eliminate in life. You're never going to eliminate your shadow, right? Like I can't even eliminate it now, right? There's my shadow. It's something that's baked into the 3D experience. And so don't be afraid of this. Just understand and recognize where are you trying to make the good thing more complicated? Like I said here with the labyrinth, right? Is it something where you really can just let things be easy? You really can just let it be enjoyable. Maybe you've put in the work and now it's working out, and maybe you're like, this can't be right. It needs to go wrong, right? Be careful of any self-sabotaging, right? Be careful of reverting back to old habits, old patterns. And you have the Star, right? The Star is showing you it's okay. It's okay for you to do work with your shadow. Don't be afraid of it. Let yourself go deeper into that. Meet yourself there. It just wants it wants a seat at the table. It's trying to protect you. It's trying to keep you in the old way, right? And the Star is showing your evolution. It's showing everything being aligned and perfect. Any type of snags or frustrations or pain within yourself that you're meeting in the third quarter, it's like take it in stride. Know that it's contributing to deeper integration within yourself and that the star is actually what's on the other side of you working through any shadow pieces in that third quarter, especially if you have some relational wounds, right? If that starts going well and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, this is actually a lot for my system to handle, even in like friendships, right? Or community or business relationships, right? Even that can feel like a lot to your system. So just letting yourself integrate the goodness. Okay. Now, wrapping up 2021, Six of Pentacles, you are going to receive exactly what you put in. Okay. And then to clarify, we have the Nine of Coins. Yep. So it's the effort that you put in. You receive the fruits of your labor of 2021. So that's why you want to start off strong. Go in intentional. Be really specific about, you know, this is what I want. This is what I'm claiming for myself. This is how I'm positioning myself this year. Own it fully. Don't hide from it or shy away from it. Just embrace it completely and know that there's massive, massive, massive payoff. This is going to be a kick-ass year for you. Like, that's just what is on the table. That's what's available to you. And know that positioning yourself strong, there's a big karmic element to that, and this is confirming that there's a lot of stability for you in 2021. You have to feel that first. You have to find that within yourself first. And know that relationships are really important this year, and that you're going to receive, right? This is about receptivity with the Nine of Coins and the Six of Coins that are on the table. So just know that there's equal reciprocity in the work that you're putting in. Okay, now we're going to do another layer. Okay, this isn't a 3-card pick. I know some of you might be thinking that's what it is. But we have love, romance, or more broadly, partnerships of all varieties, money, finances, and then what's growing and expanding for you this year. So in love, we have the Knight of Wands, lots of fire, right? So this is fun. This is play for some of you. This is going to manifest as dating, connecting, networking, kind of like exploring your options. For some of you, this is going to feel like an increase in passion in the relationship that you're already in, or more adventure, more spontaneity, more of that adventurous side within yourself, and being able to infuse that in the relationship, right? Great for those of you who like fire signs, okay? But this is also just embracing the excitement that you want to bring into connections and relationships. This is a really, really great card for those of you who are wanting to grow your network. It's like you have the energy and the bandwidth to do so you can capitalize on that this year. So enjoy that. This is going to be a lot of fun. The main thing that I want you to keep in mind with this is have fun with it. Have fun with it. Enjoy this energy. Have a good time with your relationships in 2021, and it will be a game changer. Okay, let's look at money. Strength. You've got it. You've got it. You have personal power, the wherewithal to get it done and make it happen, make strategic moves, right, in how you're applying yourself when it comes to money. And just tune in. What are you being guided, led, and called to do when it comes to money? And trust yourself in that. Okay, you have this is pointing me back to the octopus card, which is all about intuition, the psychic mind, the imagination. So you have more power behind you than you might be giving yourself credit for. So trust yourself, trust your personal power. And I'm also getting look at your past successes as evidence that you can achieve bigger and better things. Okay, and then what's growing for you? We have the Queen of Swords. I'm seeing you as being really confident doing things your way. I kind of want to clarify this one as well, because I think there's something else to this, but I'm getting ditching the rules and going boldly after whatever it is that you desire on a deeper level, you having full permission to be expressed in that way. And then to clarify this, we have death. Yeah, so this is going to be a lot about abandoning what you think you should do and embracing your desire more fully and completely. So this is about syncing up the desire and what you're executing on, because you might feel like there's a disconnect between what you're doing and what you want to be doing, between the desire and the execution. So those are coming into more integration on a deeper level. And, you know, don't be afraid of this grief piece, right? If you're like leaving behind things that maybe you were attached to before, it's in the service of your soul. So you can have both. You can have the grief and the integration and the expansion. All of that gets to happen at the same time. Now we're going to do a 3-card pick. You're welcome to ask a question, tune in, whatever you would like to ask at this time. If you need more time, just pause the video. Card number 1. You have the 7 of Swords, really taking off the mask. Okay, so I'm getting immediately, this is like you're hiding behind things. That has to go. It's not going to work. It's not going to work in 2021. Like, you're not getting any free passes on hiding behind old strategies. This is good. This is going to liberate you. You're going to be more fully expressed in all ways. It's like the people around you, the opportunities that you desire to call in, the abundance that you wish to receive, it's going to meet you more as you shed the mask. Okay, so the condition for you is that you have to stop hiding in order for this to, in order for your desires to see you and find you. So that's the main thing coming through here. And also in relationship, this is going to be really important for those of you who are focused on love this year, right? Showing your heart, being real, not hiding behind defense mechanisms and hiding behind what you think people want. This is about you showing who you are so you can be met there. Card number 2, we have the Hermit. So this is you needing to retreat, and the main message coming through is slow down. You have to slow down. You have to. It's not going to work if you try to bulldoze your way into something quickly. It's just not. You're going to trip over yourself. You be more methodical, slow down, be intentional. Listen to what your soul is guiding you to do, not what the mind is pushing you to rush into. So this is more of a strategic card for you. A very clear, simple message. Card number 3, we have the 3 of Wands. Go deeper into your long-term plans. I would think about it more, ponder it more, ask yourself more, what are you being asked to do in the long term? How will things pan out if you continue the way you are in present time and you just look down the line at that? Are you satisfied? If you continue doing what you're doing, are you satisfied with where that's going to take you? Questions you need to ask yourself and reevaluate. I would go into 2021 as early as possible with the long-term plan in mind. Not that you want to be so rigid that you can't adapt or change your mind, right? That's not the point. The point is attaching yourself to, is the road that I'm on now going to lead to what I ultimately desire to have unfold? And if you can answer that clearly with a no, then that's an indication to pivot or modify something in the way that you're doing it. Okay, so just keep this in mind, trust yourself, and know that if you keep tuning into the big picture, even if it changes down the line, it will keep you on track with your soul. Thank you so much for joining me today, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you would like more videos from me. And also, if you would like to join Cosmic Council, class starts on December 19th. Make sure you check that out. The link is in the description box. All of the decks are in the description box. And I cannot wait to see you next time. Like, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.